What's going on, guys? Phil here from Custom Offsets. See you on the YouTube with Dustin, who you probably have seen before. He's been in a couple videos now. He's our gear, apparel, lead dude. Makes all the cool stuff, right?
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things that you wear. So we got an episode of From the Gallery. So we went through, took the trucks that you guys asked us to review, threw them in this. So we're going to go through a couple of these guys and give them a scale, or give them a rating, a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being not so hot, 10 being super freaking sick. Ready?
Send it.
All right. I know this guy. 2016 F-150 on Methods, 17 8.5 plus 0, Nitto Ridge Graps, 0570s, and he's got a leveling kit on here. He's a really decent photographer too, which is awesome. He's got a pretty fire Instagram, and it's just like a very utility type build. And I don't know.
I like it though.
I really like it actually. So he's got front bumper on there, tail lights. The back window, oh, we almost lost it. Back window, flag graphics. The LED light bar in the front bumper looks pretty clean. It's done really nice. Just kind of it's like the Raptor style grill, but without the letters. I think everything's done on here pretty well. So,
yeah,
got number 4?
I do.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 9. It's higher than I thought out of you.
I like it. I
think it's done really well.
Yeah, I'm like a 22 by 12, 35 kind of individual, but honestly, for what that truck is and its purpose and intention, it looks really good.
Yeah, because you can see he actually uses it, like takes it up in the mountains and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's done, and it's done well. Like, I mean, it's clean looking in every way, shape, and form, and honestly, I don't mind the choice of wheels on it.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with Methods.
Nope.
Opposite end of the spectrum, 1977 Chevy K10. Fuel hostage 20 by 10s, a Turtle Trailblade MT 35 by 12.5s on a 6-inch super lift. The classic two-tone paint job, blue and white.
Yep.
Actually, you know, this looks pretty good. I don't know what's going on here. Not quite finished there. Needs the trim. But other than a couple spots, damage, this thing's pretty sick.
And it's clean for the most part.
It's I like it more than I would expect. I think he kind of did a good job of blending like a more modern wheel with a classic pickup, and looks pretty slick. All right, number for it?
Got it.
3, 2, 1, 7. Just got to clean it up a little bit with a couple of imperfections in the paintwork there, and I like it. I might have gone with a 20 by 12 on here, just a little bit wider. I think would look nice, give you a little more lip on those wheels, a little more chrome, because there is a...
I'm a step side guy. I like the classics. I like the step side. It's like my thing.
Otherwise, I love that classic.
It's sweet.
Job. 2016 Ram 1500 Anthem Gunner 20 by 10s, General Grabber X3s. Tire we don't see all that often. 35 by 12.5 on a 4-inch ready lift. Looks like, I don't know if there's aftermarket headlights or just like the top trim package, but he's got tail lights. He's got LED lighting in the grill, aftermarket grill. Those must be aftermarket lights.
Yeah, they are.
Those are insane.
Yep.
Those are pretty slick. And he's got the inserts on the Anthem wheels painted red. Kind of just a gray and red theme going on.
Yeah, I think he's got the tail lights. Did you say the tail lights? He's got those done too, yeah.
Yep.
He's got all the color match, which is sweet.
Another good set of photos, which is awesome to see. I love when people have good quality photos in here. Actually uses it a bit off-road, not just a mall crawler. All right, so 16 Ram, got a number for it?
I do.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 9. Higher than I typically give for Rams. I think this one looks really decent. I love the aftermarket headlights on there. I think he did a really nice job with those. And everything pulls together really nice with just a couple of painted accents he has. Didn't go over the top with it.
Yeah, I would like...
The grill isn't my favorite, but...
I would just like a little bit more stance is all I would do because it's kind of my thing. But on top of that, like, I'm not a massive fan of like colorful pieces. I am like if you're gonna black things out,
make it all
black things out.
Well, this is kind of cleaner than I expected to see based on the preview. 04 Toyota Tundra, Mickey Thompson, the classic Baja, 16 by 10, negative 25. Cooper Discover STT Pros 315/75s on a MotoFab leveling kit. He's got a big old brush guard on the front. He's got the Yakima rack up top. White letter tires, because if you're getting some Coopers, you might as well get the white letters out. He's got clear lenses for the headlights, which I think cleans it up quite a bit. Kind of a different color truck. It's like sort of brown, sort of gray.
It's like my old Dodge.
Something I probably wouldn't, It's like I wouldn't, if I was planning on doing a build, I probably wouldn't have picked the color, but if it's what you got, it's what you got.
The Bahamas, okay.
Dude, slick.
Okay, I could have swore it was a W, whatever. Maybe wrong.
From the Bahamas and in the gallery. Oh, he's got wheel spacers too, 1.25 inch. Which pretty much like just gets it just outside of those factory looking flares. Number for this one?
Yes.
3, 2, 1,
4.
8. 4?
Yeah. I'm just not a fan of one. Like, that is definitely a you kind of truck in like every way, shape, and form. It's just not a me. Like, I think Toyota's one. It being from California, every Toyota like that is like a pre-runner and whatever.
So
massive
many.
Suspension. Just
When I was out there visiting Ready Lift, it's like every Toyota you saw was like set up like a pre-runner.
But I also have like awkwardly been wanting a Toyota, a Tacoma, to build, and I have like this dream build pictured in my head, and it's just not that.
I like the Tacoma better than I like the Tundras, but I think this guy pulled off a pretty decent build. All right, 1987 Chevy V20. What? Weld Racing Super Single 16x10. Cooper Discover STT Pros again, but this time not with the white letters, on a 4-inch super lift. I feel like anytime I ever see a classic Chevy pickup, it's got a super lift suspension.
Yeah.
Like it just goes hand in hand. He's got some massive rear bumper on there, that's not stock. The old white stripe. Pretty clean.
It's really clean.
Yeah. We would never see anything this clean up here.
No.
Unless it's been completely restored, like frame off restoration. All right. Have you seen enough for a number?
Yeah.
Definitely on a farm. Got farm use here. All right. 3, 2, 1, 4.
6.
It just doesn't do it
Just
for
kind
me.
of mid-tier, yeah. It doesn't have like a whole lot done to it. The wheels are kind of meh.
I'd like a little more style in
Right.
the wheels. You know, they're just like very simple bullet hole style.
I like that he has like merged out windshield. Oh no,
Yeah.
in that picture,
It looks
in
like
that
the
picture,
windshield's
it
tinted.
literally looks
Yeah.
like everything's just completely blacked out. But then you go to the other ones and it's like
Yeah, he's definitely got
so
tint
there's
on the
that.
sides, but not, I don't think he's got tint on the windshield. Maybe he does, maybe a little
I'm
bit.
not a huge fan of that rear bumper, like in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Just like a block of steel.
It looks huge. It looks huge. That's another episode of From the Gallery. If you guys want your trucks featured, all you gotta do is add them at customoffsets.com/add. And if you don't know what the gallery is, you can find all the specs to figure out what fits your vehicle there. That's why we have it. So if you just punch in your make, model, figure out exactly what you want to run on your truck, that's what we made it for. So check that out, customoffsets.com/gallery. Peace.